Hi, so I'm David Eisman, and today I'm going to intrigue you with one question. How many of you have played video games, by a show of hands? How many of those games were Call of Duty? How many of those games were Candy Crush? How many of those games were a Wii U game, or a Wii game? Put your hands down. Games are more than that. Games are an art form. Games are a life, livelihood. And today I'm going to show you how they are, what they really are. They've been getting a lot of bad press in the media saying, video games cause violence. Video games have caused this and this mass shooting. I don't believe that's true. And I hope at the end of this presentation, you'll realize that isn't true either. Because games are not just about shooting. They're about beauty, warmth, and friendship. Now, what does this have to do with me? Well, a couple months ago, I started my own video game company. I went online, and I started placing ads on every single game website I can think of. And before I knew it, I had 30 to 50 applicants. And eventually, I had 11 people working for me. All around the world, internationally. I had people from Pakistan. I had people from the UK, France, Thailand, all these other countries. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe this is working. We're about 2 weeks out from a demo, and we're a couple months out from the actual game. And that's incredible. Now, I'm just going to take some time to show you the trailer of our game real quick.
Dear Liza, as you well know, the Home Office assigned me to Cultural Affairs. Given my training, I was selected to be a part of a clandestine division known simply as CAT. What we do is implant ourselves in primitive cultures without altering their development in any way. We just document.
So that was our trailer. Interestingly enough, it really only took us a couple of weeks to make that. But with teamwork and a diverse group of people, we were able to make this, and it's incredible. But I'm not just here to talk about my game. I'm here to talk about games in general and what they can do for society. So my one example out of a couple is Fold It. It's a puzzle game where you protein fold. When you get to a certain level, you're actually solving real-world problems. There was one man who got to about level 75, 76, and he was able to solve a disease, solve a protein folding problem that in 3 weeks that scientists have been working on for decades. That's the power video games have, to teach through fun, tangential learning. By show of hands, how many of you have heard of that? Well, tangential learning is the idea of learning through fun, because statistically, it's shown that people learn better when they're having fun. People can accomplish great things. But it's not just about accomplishing great things, it's about empathy and sympathy and putting yourself in the shoes of another character. When I was playing this game called Telltale's The Walking Dead, a lot of you may think, oh, it's just the game, blah, 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 blah. But it's actually a lot more than that. There was a scene where I, not my character, not the player, I because I graphed myself onto that character, was burying a boy with his dog. And it really got to me, because I thought, what if this had happened to me? What if that was my dog? What if that was me getting buried? And it really, really made me show empathy for people that are in that situation, or people that are in any situation. That's the power of video games. That's the true power of games. Empathy. To graft yourself onto another person. To graft yourself onto a character in a digital world that you thought was never even possible. But I'm here to tell you that it is possible. That video games now make anything possible. A lot of people told me, you're 16. You can't make a video game company. You can't make a video game. Well, look at me now. I am actually making a video game, and it's doing very well. Now, before I end this TED Talk, I really just want to give you a couple things to think about. What do video games mean to you? What do you think they should mean to other people? And how has this TED Talk changed your view on them? Now, the final thing I'm going to do is leave you with some music for my game. Click on it. Click on the America.